Hello everyone. So this is the second part of the video where I discuss the solution for the exercise for the first subtopic in chapter 3. So again, in this question, you are also asked to find the derivative. So in this case, the question asks for the first derivative, which is dy dx or f prime of x or any respective first derivatives depending on the function given to you. So in this part, you are going to need to use either product rule or the quotient rule to find your first derivative. So now let's proceed to the first question. In this question, if you take a look, you are given f of x is equal to x times e to the power of x. So this is an example of questions involving exponential function and you need to use product rule. So this is the product of two functions. The two functions are the ones that I have highlighted in pink and in blue. So in this case, we are going to have u times v. And after that, you need to identify your u is equal to x and your v will be e to the power of x. So from there, we can get u prime is equal to 1 and v prime is equal to e power of x. Since we are using product rule, so the formula will be vu prime plus uv prime. And I'm going to substitute that into the formula for f prime of x. And I will get e power of x multiplied by 1 added to x times e power of x. And hence our solution will be e power of x, where I factor that one out. And whatever is left inside is 1 plus x. And that will be the final answer. For the second question, which is question B, you have y is equal to 3 over x multiplied by e to the power of negative 2x. So in this case, you have two choices, either to return this one to where it belongs. So in this case, it will be in the denominator, or you can just leave it at that. So I'm going to just leave it at that so that I will have a very obvious u and v there. And again, I need to use product rule. So this one will be my u and that one will be v. So this one is product rule. U is equal to 3 over x and my v will be e to the power of negative 2x. And from there, I can find my u prime, which is negative 3 over x square, and my v prime will be negative 2 e power of negative 2x. And again, the formula will be vu prime plus uv prime for my dy dx. Substituting in whatever I have there, so I will have e power of negative 2x multiplied by negative 3 over x square, and then added to 3 over x multiplied by negative 2 e power of negative 2x. And from there, what I can do is I just need to make sure my denominator will be the same. In this case, the first term is x squared and the second term is x. So I just need to make sure my denominator is equal. So I'm going to equate the denominator and I will have here e power of negative 2x taken out, factored outside, and then whatever is left is negative 3 over x squared minus 6 over x. And from there, we can equate our denominator. So this one will be multiplied by x on the top and bottom. And then I will have e power of negative 2x multiplied by negative 3 minus 6x over x squared. And I would prefer to remind you that please make sure the power will be positive there. Okay, so let's rewrite that as negative 3 minus 6x divided by x squared times e power of 2x. And we can just leave that as our final answer. As for question C, we have y is equal to e power of x divided by e power of x plus e power of negative x. If you ask me, then what I would like to suggest to you is please make sure that all the power will be positive. So we have to change the one I highlighted in purple and that will be e power of x divided by e power of x plus 1 over e power of x. For anyone who can't follow how come I changed the purple one into 1 over e power of x, please do your revision on topic index from the first semester. And from there, what I can do is I need to equate the denominator for these two terms, and that will then give me my new y, which is y is equal to e power of x divided by e power of 2x plus 1 divided by e power of x. And from here, we can simplify that into e power of 2x divided by e power of 2x plus 1. So that will be my new y, and from there I will start to differentiate y. So differentiating y here will give me, this one will be u and the denominator will be v, because we need to use the quotient rule. So please remember the formula for quotient rule is vu prime minus uv prime over v squared. So from there I can just have my u is e power of 2x and my v is e power of 2x plus 1. And then finding u prime, I will have 2e power of 2x, and my v prime will be the same, 2 times e power of 2x, and the formula will be vu prime minus uv prime over v squared, and that will be my dy dx. Substituting all those terms into the formulas will give me e power of 2x plus 1 times 2e power of 2x, and then minus e power of 2x multiplied by 2e power of 2x. Everything will be divided by e power of 2x plus 1 squared. And from there, what I need to do is I can either factorize or expand. So I would prefer to factorize that. And what I will have is e power of 2x outside. And then whatever is left inside is e to the power of 2x plus 1. I'm going to factorize 2e power of 2x. And whatever is left inside is e power of 2x plus 1. Minus e to the power of 2x, and then the denominator will remain the same. You don't have to expand the denominator. So now that is what I have, and if you see here, I can cancel out because e power of 2x minus e power of 2x will give me 0. So whatever is left inside is just 1, and 1 multiplied by whatever outside will remain the same. So I will have 2e to the power of 2x divided by e power of 2x plus 1 squared, and that is the final answer. As for the last question, I have f of x is equal to x power of 5 times e power of x. Again, here we have product of two functions and we need to use product rule. So from here I have u is x power of 5 and my v is e power of x. U prime will be 5x to the power of 4 and my v prime will remain the same, and the formula will be vu prime plus uv prime. So f prime of x is actually equals to e power of x multiplied by 5x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 5 times e power of x, and from there I can just factor out e power of x, leaving 5x power of 4 plus x to the power of 5 inside, and we can just rewrite that. Leave it at that, or you can also factor out x power of 4. Okay? Thank you. That's all from me in this video.